Welcome to the first episode of Weapons Mastery run on my channel. I don't have a specific schedule for it yet, so I can't say weekly, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, whatever you want to say. Anyways, this first episode I'm going to be looking at the combat knife, because I'd like to start off using weapons that aren't very much used, and give you tips on guns that aren't the easiest to figure out how to use exactly. So that's my reasoning for using the combat knife. So yeah, the first part of the gameplay is me just showing off what it looks like, and the second part of the gameplay is me getting a swarm with it. It's not going to be how every single gameplay works, but that's how this one decided to pan itself out, and I guess, yeah, that's just about it. You know, this, the playstyle that I would suggest for this knife is staying away from gunfights that you are absolutely 100% sure you can win, because that's the way it works. There's a lot of gunfights you can win, and there's only so much gunfights that you can win by holding out that assault shield that I very much suggest running, because it does protect you when you're holding it out from the front, and it does protect you. From the back when you're running around with a knife, and that was a lifesaver for me when I was going for streaks and things like that. So that's why I suggest using the assault riot shield, whatever you want to call this thing. I also suggest using lightweight to increase mobility. Ghost, if you really want to get off the radar, but I honestly don't mind. I use fast hands to switch between the knife and the assault shield faster. I use scavenger to replenish the one shock charge that I use. And I also use dexterity and extreme conditioning, just like I said before, to increase my mobility. So that's what I did. I also played kill confirmed because I like that when you kill someone with a knife and kill confirmed, you don't have to go and confirm the tag, because the guy is basically inside of you when you knife him, I guess you could say that. So the tag is automatically confirmed. You don't have to do anything. So that's why. So the camos, the challenges themselves, up to Cryptic Typhon, you must get 200 kills with the held combat knife. So you can't knife by pressing circle if you're running tactical like me, or pressing R3 if you're using default. You can't do that. You have to actually take out the knife, therefore don't run a primary or don't run a secondary, and hold that thing out and get kills. That's the only way it works. Then you have to get 10 enemies in the back, so 10 backstab medals, not very difficult. Get 5 survivor medals. So you have to be getting shot and knife a person. Not that difficult, because you only have to do it 5 times, and honestly that happens very naturally. You don't even have to try for this one. Next one is 5 revenge medals, and because it's 5, honestly not that difficult. The next one is 5 enemies killed using their own weapon after killing them with a combat knife. So basically what you're doing is getting a backfire medal. You're getting a backfire medal by picking up the gun and killing them after you've killed them with a knife. Not that difficult, especially if you're playing against a good team that uses good guns and doesn't use ridiculous crap like awful shotguns. But that's just about it. That's the hardest challenge, honestly. That's the one you should leave until the end and not try for until the end, because it'll stop you from getting all the other challenges, because you can't use a knife to get backfire medals. Last but not least, you have to get 5 bloodthirsty medals, and the way I would do that is pick an area to hold down and use shock charges. You can mess around with the way you set up your perks and your perk grids and your wild cards to optimize how you would set up your shock charges, so that you can stop people from getting to you faster and hold down an area and get those kills. I wouldn't really suggest running around, because you're exposing yourself too much, and you can't win any gunfight except for directly close range. So that's it. Also, to get diamond for this weapon, you need to get diamond for the combat knife, the ballistic knife, the crossbow, and the assault shield. So that's how I got diamonds. If you would like to see more videos on how to get diamonds for this gun, therefore getting gold for all the other ones, please stick around. Please leave likes. Please leave comments on what guns you'd like to see next. If I get no comments or requests, I'm just going to use guns that aren't very known, like pistols, launchers, specials, unknown primaries. I really never see guns like the SVUAS used. I never really see guns like the M1216 or the S12 used in online. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be using those, and hopefully enjoyed the nice gameplays in the background. Hopefully enjoyed those diamonds. And one last tip is, if you put diamonds on a combat knife and you use the attachment, also known as a tactical knife, on a pistol, you will get to see your diamonds. So just keep that in mind if you if you don't sport getting diamonds for those knives, because it looks really nice as a tactical knife attachment. See you guys later. Goodbye.